Most people don't know this because, well, you're gonna find out later on in this video why, but my car was broken into about a few weeks ago. I walked up to my car, I noticed that the door was open. Apparently, I left the door unlocked the night before. Well, I got in and business cards were thrown everywhere. My middle console was opened up. They had rummaged through everything, and I noticed that my glove box was open, and I was just immediately angry. I was upset. I was pissed off. But anyway, I went into the trunk and I noticed that they stole my duffel bag. Now, it's not really a big deal, but it had my favorite workout pants in there. And I just bought this brand new cologne, and that was inside of my duffel bag as well. So I felt victimized, I felt helpless, I was angry, I was upset. I was like, why me, Lord? Why me? So after I called the police and they came in, did their police report and everything, I was so distraught. I was like, you know what? I'm working from home today. I'm just gonna go home. And I went online and I went on YouTube and I looked up Tony Robbins. I needed some inspiration. And it was funny because he started talking about this guy named W. Mitchell. And this story was so profound that I had to look him up myself. Well, to make a long story short, this guy by the name of W. Mitchell, he was in 2 freak accidents. The first one involved him on a motorcycle. He was on a motorcycle one day when something caught his attention. He looked away, and when he looked up, it was a tractor trailer stopped right in front of him. And he immediately slammed on brakes, fell off the motorcycle, and the gas cap was open. And gas started pouring out, and the friction across the pavement caused a spark, and it burned 75% of his body. Now, most people after this would be a complete mess. They would fall into a state of depression. You would be ready to kill yourself. But this guy, he said it himself. When he was in the hospital, he was upbeat. The doctors and the nurses thought he was crazy. And then after that, he went on to become a millionaire, a success. And the second freak accident happened. He was piloting an airplane. When the plane crashed, everybody on the plane, it was 4 people, everybody walked away except for him. He became a paraplegic. And when the doctors decided that he didn't need his legs, they cut off his toes and stuck them on his hands. So now you got this guy with this dismembered face, body burned 75%, and now he's a paraplegic. And you would think that after that, this guy would have just, said, I don't care about life anymore, I'm done. And that didn't happen. This guy went on to become the mayor of his town. He even ran for state governor. And then after that, he went on to become a world-renowned public speaker. And you know what his message was? His message is, it's not in life what happens to you, it's what you do about it. And after I heard him say that, I said, wow, oh my goodness. Here you go. Here you have a man that's been in 2 freak accidents, and he's not bothered by it. He never let his mind state go into a state of depression. And here I am, I just had a few things taken to me, and I'm letting that bog me down. And so after listening to him, I said, you know what? It's not what happens to me in life, it's what I do about it. So you know what? I'm gonna go out and I'm just gonna repurchase everything that I bought. And so my question and my challenge, because it's the end of the week, some of you may have been through some things this week, you might even be going through something today. But as you go into the next week, I want you to remember, in life, it's not what happens to you, it's what you do about it.